We got him right here. He jumped out of the water for it. Oh man, right off the bat. Man, as soon as it hit the water.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to be doing a Ned Rig challenge today here on the Guyandotte River. I want to throw 3 different baits by Z-Man. I want to see which one does the best. I'm going to start off with that Z-Man crawl. I'm going to give each bait 1 hour to see how well they perform. I'm going to throw the TRD TicklerZ, and I'm going to also throw that Finesse TRD. We're in what looks like some great water, as you can see behind me. I thought I would bring you to somewhere different. So again, we're on the Guyandotte River here. We're in the Verner area. That is between Man and Gilbert, here just off of Route 80. It's a perfect time to be fishing. It is a Friday. It is September the 16th. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning here. It is a beautiful morning. It's about 62 degrees out here. So I'm excited to get back in the water. So let's have some fun. Let's catch some fish, and let's see who wins today's Ned Rig challenge. Right here's what we're going to start with, folks. This is a Z-Man crawl. This is a green pumpkin color. I've got that Ned rigged on a 1/15 ounce jig head. That's what we're going to start with here. We're going to give it an hour, see what happens. Guys, I'm about 30 minutes in here. No luck thus far. I don't know what's going on here, if it's the color or if it's the crawl or what, but so far we haven't had much luck with it. I'm unable to get to that other side where I really would like to be casting, but it's just, water's just too deep. We'll see how it changes as I move up the river here. Hopefully I can get out a little further, maybe get to those spots that I really want to cast. So far I've been unable to do that. You can see from where I've fished here for the last 30 minutes, and haven't really hooked up with anything so far. Oh man, we got him right here. He jumped out of the water for it. Didn't you, buddy? All right. Oh man, that one got off. Hey, we found one. I just didn't have a good hook set on him, or we'd have got him in. Finally, a little bit of action here, man. He come up out of the water for it. Missed it and then came back again. A little smallmouth. Excellent water right here, man. Some cover, some big rocks. One hit right there just as soon as it hit the water. I believe he come back. I believe we got him. He finally come back. Let's say, hope he stays hooked. We got you, buddy. Yes, sir. Fish number 1 on the Z-Man crawl. About a 6-inch smallie. Finally, man, it hit as soon as it hit the water. Yes, sir. Come on in, buddy. Yes, sir. All right. All right, this guy may be a little bit bigger than that first one, but that makes number 2. That makes 2. We'll see if we can catch some more on it here. I'll have to look at my clock to see how much time we have left. So far we've caught 2 on it. One has got off. Bite is starting to pick up, seems like here.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We got another one. Oh, he's a fighting. It's a little better fish. Yeah, boy. A little better fish here, guys. He may be a 12-incher. Not bad here. Number 3. With time running out, I think we've got about maybe 10 more minutes for the crawl. That was the 3rd one. We've had one get off on this green pumpkin here. Just a few more minutes left, guys. We'll switch baits here and we'll try something else. That was the best fish so far. Well, folks, hour number 1 is in the books. The Z-Man Crawl green pumpkin ended up catching 3 fish. I did have 1 fish get off, could have been 4, but we'll say 3 fish. That last one was probably my biggest fish, about a 12-inch smallmouth. But now it's hour number 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick another Z-Man product on there. It is the TicklerZ Hot Snakes color. Just a little different presentation here, guys. We're gonna throw it, so stick with me here for hour number 2, and let's see if we can't catch some more fish. All right, folks, here's what we are starting with, the TRD TicklerZ, the Hot Snakes color. This is what we're gonna throw for hour number 2. It's a little bit after 9. We'll give it an hour and see what happens. Yeah, we got one. Little one. Well, it didn't take long, man. Maybe the 3rd cast. Little fish. But hey, that is number 1 on the TicklerZ. Where are those big fish at today, man? That was a small one there. But he counts in today's challenge, and that is fish number 1 on the TicklerZ here. Just getting started with hour number 2. It's a good way to start. It might have been about the 3rd cast, maybe. Oh man, right off the bat. Not a big one. This is another small one, I think. All right, buddy. You nailed it, didn't you? Well, there he went. He absolutely nailed it. About an 8-inch bass. Folks, that makes number 2 here on the TicklerZ so far. At least we're having some action here, getting a few hits, catching a few fish. Yeah, that didn't take long. Come on, man. He's a fighting. All right. It's not a bad smallie here. See there? I don't think he's big as that biggest one I caught, but he's a nice little chunk here. One last look at him here. He hit about as soon as it hit the water. That makes number 3 on the TicklerZ here. So far, we're tied up. All right, folks, we're about halfway through hour number 2, so we got 30 minutes left to throw this TicklerZ here. So far, it's caught 3, but we still got 30 minutes left. Right now, it's a 3-3 tie. Will it break the tie? We've got 30 minutes to find out here. So far, we've caught 3 on it in 30 minutes, so what do we got? Another one? I believe so. Will he break the tie? We've got to get him in here, man. Oh. There he is, guys. Another little smallmouth. That is number 4 on the TicklerZ. Man, that water up ahead of me sure does look good, man. I hope this continues. That 4 fish on the TicklerZ here, 3 on the crawl, so 7 fish total so far. That's not too bad here in the first hour and a half. Color looks really good coming through the water. It's got some blue flake, some black flake on it, but you've got 2 different, the dark and the light green, so it shows up pretty well coming through the water. Figured there might be one over there hanging out at that rock. We'll make a few more casts here and move on up. We got one. Man, we had one on there. Hope you're hooked good, buddy. And there he is, man, number 5 on the TicklerZ. Still catching them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, another one. Where are the big ones at today, man? Guys, we've got a red eye. We've got a rock bass here. Makes number 6. I know you were fighting kind of funny. You wasn't fighting like a smallmouth. Little rock bass, number 6 on the TicklerZ. Guys, we've got about 5 minutes left here in hour number 2. We'll see if we can't catch one more, make a few more casts here before we switch baits. So far, we've caught 6 fish on this TicklerZ. Hot snake's color. We'll make a few more casts here, but it's outperformed the crawl so far. The bite has picked up. Start off kind of slow, but seems like his color is working. It's actually doubled what the crawl did. But the way it stands now, the TicklerZ 6 and the crawls is 3. With just a few minutes left here in hour number 2. There he is. There he is with probably a minute left here. Another little small. You make number 7, buddy. Wow, they like the TicklerZ today. About a 5-inch smallmouth. Well, guys, hour number 2 has concluded. Looks like the TicklerZ ended up with 7 catches. The crawl ended up with about 3 catches. So far, guys, I've caught 10 fish. The bite is definitely picking up. In hour number 3, I'm gonna put the Finesse bubblegum TRD on there and see how it does. But we've definitely set the bar up a little bit with 7 catches in 1 hour by the TicklerZ, by Z-Man. So again, I'm just trying some different Z-Man products here, kind of having fun with it with this little challenge. So I hope you stick with me. We're in hour number 3 here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bait on. We're gonna start right behind me here, hop right back in the water for hour number 3. Let's see if we can't catch some more fish. All right, folks, here's what we're using. Hour number 3, the Finesse TRD bubblegum color. That's got a green pumpkin 1/15 ounce jig head. That's what I'm using on all these Ned rigs today, but we're gonna throw it here in hour number 3 and see what happens. The TicklerZ definitely set the bar up with 7 fish in 1 hour. Actually doubled what the crawl did, but we'll see how this color does. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Get you in here, buddy. Catch number 1 on the bubble gum. That's the first smallie on the bubblegum Finesse TRD. Fish number 1, and it didn't take long either. About an 8-inch smallmouth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, this seems like a nice fish here, maybe. I believe so. Oh, he's between my legs here. We got him. Yeah, man. Oh, another nice little smallmouth here. Look here, guys. Another smallie here on the bubblegum finesse. Not a bad fish. I'd say he's probably at least 11 inches. Let's let him go. That makes number 2 here, guys. There he goes, back upstream. Yeah, it's just a little pool of water there. See if there's another one in there. Look here. There's another one. We had him. He wasn't as big. Guys, that was 2 in this hole right here. I don't know if he hit again or not, or there's more than a couple in there, but wow. That's 2 fish here pretty quick. Yeah, we've got one. Finally. Pretty fish. He does not want to give up. Do you, Smalley? Another nice one here, guys. I think it makes number 3 here on this Finesse TRD. One last look at him here. Pretty fish, put up a pretty good fight too. Folks, that wasn't a bad smallmouth. That made number 3 on this. He hit about right over in there. Pretty solid smallmouth here. I'm gonna make a few more casts and move on up. This is a pretty deep hole. I can't get out too far, but this is where we caught him. I'm in thigh deep water right here. Kind of threw over there toward that tree. Yes, man. Oh yeah. Seen some of them following in. 3 or 4 look like maybe following him in. You ready to give up, buddy? Come on. You make number 4. Not a bad smallie, about 8, maybe 9 inches. Yes, sir. We've got another one hooked here. Well, no bigger than you are. You're putting up a pretty good fight there, buddy. Number 5. We're moving on up here, guys. Only a 2 away from 7. We've got about 25 minutes left. We'll see what happens. It's definitely possible to pull it off. Then again, may never catch another fish. You never know. But we've got 25 minutes here. We'll see how we finish up. We're in some good looking water right here. Man, as soon as it hit the water. Coming down here at me. I get him in, guys. That is number 6. Yes, man. You see what he hit there, man. Number 6. You're only 1 away from tying the TicklerZ. We've got about 20 minutes left. See you, buddy. Right off the bat, man, just as soon as I moved up in here to a new hole, 1 hit it. Are you gonna be number 7, buddy? I believe so. Number 7. Boy, he's a dark smallmouth. Pretty fish though. You made number 7. It is tied up here with about 5 minutes to go. Guys, we're going to either end up tied or one's going to end up winning. I don't know. We've got about 5 minutes left. We're going to find out. It's coming down to the wire. Caught 3 on the crawl, 7 on the TicklerZ, and maybe 8 on the bubble gum, and we did not do it. He was probably the best fish. Man, that was no doubt the best fish yet. There was another one following it in here. That would have broke the tie, and I think that was probably the better fish. Maybe 12, 13 inches. Man, I wish I could have got him in. Look here. I was just dragging my God blessed reel behind me here, and he just out of nowhere hit it. God, was not prepared for that. Buddy, that's a heck of a way to land number 8. Yeah, buddy, you broke that tie, Mr. Smallmouth. Sorry we hooked you a little bad there, but I believe you're gonna make it. There he goes, man. I was just walking up here dragging my bait in the water, basically. Wasn't even paying attention, and that fish hit out of nowhere. Well, ain't that the way to end the day? About 3 minutes left. That was fish number 8, and I was just dragging my bait behind me, walking up the river here to get to this next spot. And I felt the weight on it. I thought I was hung up, maybe snagged, and it was a fish. He made number 8 and broke the tie. The bubblegum Finesse TRD has done it today. We don't need to catch anymore. He did break the tie, but guys, we're still catching some fish here. I didn't expect to catch that last one like that, but I'll take it.
Yeah, folks, is that not a way to end the day? That did break the tie. That caught number 8 on the bubblegum Finesse TRD, which wins today's challenge. I basically just had some slack in my line, and I was just walking up the river to make a few more casts, wasn't paying attention, and kind of felt the weight. Looked back, and I had hooked the fish. So that is pretty crazy way to end this challenge. But anyway, we caught 3 on the crawl, we caught 7 on the tickler, and 8 on the Finesse TRD. So guys, you can catch these fish on all those lures. I thought I would just play around with them. I'm new to Z-Man products. I'm getting to like them pretty good. I like the Elastec technology and the soft plastics. It seems real durable. So that was what, 18 fish today. So it's a heck of a way to finish up. I'm glad we caught some fish. We didn't catch any huge ones, maybe 12, 13 inches at the most. I think that last one I had hooked here, which would have made number 8, was probably the biggest fish. But anyway, it seems the big one always gets off. But I'm glad you guys joined me on this trip. Again, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll be back out soon, guys. I have some time, I have some opportunity, and it is the end of September, so you can see the fish are hitting. So I'm gonna fish as much as I can. But guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, thank you for watching.